Hey guys, what's up? Kyle with Max Conversion here with you today to walk you through what you should be doing and how you should be setting up these campaigns when you're trying to spend a low budget on Google Ads. Now, before we get started, we got to set the foundation on what a low budget is. And really it depends on industries, but typically guys, we're going to be saying anywhere from about $5 to about $25 on Google Ads per day is going to be a low budget. Now, it may vary for different companies, right? A low budget might be $75 a day in higher CPC industries, but this video is still the same. If you guys have a lower than average budget for your area, your location, and your industry, this video is going to be perfect for you. So I'm going to walk you guys through kind of a setup, an example for a flooring company that is looking to generate more out of Google Ads, low budget, how to set it up, but this should translate into how you guys can set it up for your industry. Don't get caught up on the flooring campaign and keywords and different things. Get focused on your industry and how to set these up. So let's get started, guys. So log in your Google Ads account, go ahead to new campaign. And the first thing that we're going to do is let's go ahead and remove that. We're going to create a campaign without goal guidance. We're going to run only a search campaign and then go ahead and hit continue again. Now we're just going to say flooring, low budget Google Ads account, our Google Ads campaign. I always like to put the start date. So we put start date and let's just say, February 2026 as our start date. We're going to go ahead and start new. And now what we're going to do is to start the campaign out, guys, you may think you want to focus on conversions, but you should actually be focused on clicks just because Google doesn't have that data yet. Cost per click is going to vary for your industry. So for this example, we're just going to say $5 in the flooring industry. And don't worry about this. This one it's kind of an advanced tactic. If you have a lot of volume, it's very good. But for this case, we don't need to be setting that up. Very important here. Let's go ahead and shut off display and search partner network. That is a requirement. Now we're going to do the location option. People in our location. This one's automatically default selected. But the problem with this one is it's people in or interested in. So you might have people out in, if you are in, say, Texas, and you get somebody searching from California, somebody can find your ad because it's people interested in that location, right? You're in Houston, say, hey, flooring company in Houston. Your ads may show up to somebody in Texas. So we don't want that. And just for this example, we'll just go ahead and keep it simple, guys. We'll just say Houston, Texas for this. Make sure your language is selected. And then what we're going to go ahead and do from here is tighten up the ad schedule a lot. So if you guys only want to receive calls during specific times, which I would recommend, low budget, keep the campaign as consolidated and concise as possible. Say you only want to answer calls from 11 to 3 o'clock every day. Totally okay. You know that during that window, that's when you're going to be receiving calls. So 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. here. Other than that, you guys are good to go. We'll touch base on audience segments towards the end. Go ahead and make sure AI Max is turned off. Go ahead and skip that. And now what we're going to do is, for this example, let's just use our website here as Max Conversion, which is our Google Ads agency, but type in your URL as well. In terms of keywords, this is really the important thing on a small budget. Keep it so simple. The simplest you could keep it that way. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try and go after long tail keywords. Don't try and go after, all these different variations. Keep it what's intent based, right? So for a flooring company in Houston, our best search term is flooring company Houston. Put the brackets around it. This makes it exact match. If you don't have the brackets around it like this, you're in broad match zone. So you're going to be found for everything. And you'll likely get found for Lowe's and Home Depot terms and DIY floors. Keep it simple, exact match. And honestly, guys, this is what I would keep it with. I would keep flooring, I might add flooring companies or flooring contractors as another additional keyword, but keep it simple. For this case, we're just going to do flooring company in Houston. Now you're gonna build out your URL. So we're gonna do flooring in Houston. And then we're going to go ahead and put our headlines. So our headlines, the first one we're going to do is going to be keyword insertion. And we're going to do just like that. And let's go ahead here. So our keyword is going to be flooring contractor Houston. Houston. Flooring contractor Houston. Okay. Oh, contractor. Okay. Contractor. Okay. And then we're going to do sentence case right here. So the first letter, title case. So the first letter of each keyword is capitalized. We're going to pin it to position 1. Now, something else I'd recommend for running it on a small budget is offer some sort of promotion, right? So for a flooring company, we can say, $150 off, book by end of, and then type in the month, say March. Book by end of March, and we can have that in position 2, and then you can have $100 off flooring replacement, right? Position that in position 1. So the way you want to position these is like, hey, what do you guys do? Put that in position 1, right? So this has flooring contractor. This has flooring replacement. That's what we do. This has, hey, this is our offer, right? And then the third one should be the CTA, the call to action. So get a free estimate, instant free estimate. And then for a description, the way you want to set this up is just simply restate the keyword that you guys are targeting, right? So flooring company in Houston, Texas, limited time, $150 off, new flooring replacement. And then your next one, you're going to talk about all the services that you do offer, right? So you guys can do, hardwood, floors, tile, laminate, luxury, vinyl, plank, I think it's called. Luxury, vinyl plank. You guys might do, if you guys do concrete flooring or anything else, you can mention that, but just say and more and position it on position 2. Now, what I would recommend is go ahead, stack up your ads, go add those images, add your business name and your logo if you can, add site links, and just add callouts. So for callouts, you'll want to just have like, hey, here's our benefits, right? We use W-2 employees, highly trained staff, flexible scheduling, same day booking, get a free quote, 5-star rated, so on and so forth. So you guys can add those and then add the structured snippet, the call extension, and the promotion. So promotion's big, call extension big, structured snippet, add that. And then we'll want to add the location on the back end. So go through all that, add all those, and then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to hit save, next, and then you're going to set your daily budget. Say, hey, we're trying to spend $15 a day, right? And it might give you that indication, hey, your budget's lower than other advertisers. That's totally okay. Now, once the ad is ready, go ahead and scroll down, hit publish campaign, and you guys are good to go. Now, something I recommend, right? So if you do one keyword, one ad group, what may end up happening is you hit some sort of limited volume, right? So keep your eye on that. What I would look for is, let's go ahead and exit out of there. And then, let's see here, make sure that is paused. All right. So what I may recommend, guys, is check out the keyword planner up top and just check the volume for your keyword, right? So like flooring company, Houston. Looks like there's enough volume for this, so we should be good to go. The cost per click is anywhere from about $9 to about $32, so that's something we may want to look at and switch our max CPC. Flooring companies near me can also be an ad group. If we wanted to, that's a little bit lower, but a little bit higher as well, so it's probably about the same price. But that's really the big thing, guys. So is you just want to keep your campaign extremely, extremely tight. Let's go ahead and name this flooring in Houston. And if you guys are spending a little bit of, you have a really tight budget, it's totally okay that your campaign is really small, that you guys don't have this overly complex marketing plan and strategy. It doesn't require that now. So as you guys grow and expand your budget, then you can introduce the remarketing and different things. But if you guys are spending, $15, $20, $25 a day, and in some industries, in flooring, a low budget might be about $50 a day. So if you're spending that, you want to be conscious of how the campaign's set up. Now, you can go a step further here. And first thing, you want to make sure that your location's set up. So set up your GMB profile so that your location is being advertised. But next, you want to set up audience segmenting. So in different industries, you're going to have different audience segments. So I'll give you a few examples. In roofing, you've got a roofing services in-market audience. Great. In flooring, it looks like we've got flooring, people interested in flooring and flooring services. So that's what we would do. In, say credit repair, we've got credit and lending. In loans, we've got personal loans and mortgages and even mortgage refinance for HELOC loans. There's just such a wide variety, business services, home inspection, real estate agent. There's so many audiences that Google has that you guys can target. So what I would do is I would turn on these audiences and then I would turn on targeting. So you can see here that it narrows the reach of our campaign to only our audience segments. So now we've got very high quality keyword, but we've also got them. They have to fit in this audience segment in order for our ad to show. So we're really, really limiting the reach of the campaign a ton. But that's what you want to do at this moment. Now, as you start to increase your volume, you start to expand your budget, you guys may want to loosen this up, right? Audience targeting, you may either want to add more keywords or turn the audience targeting to observation. You may want to do that. So just kind of keep your eye on that. Make sure that your keywords are, aggressive, that you're matching the industry CPC. There's no way to get around that, but there are ways to improve the quality of the person searching. So I would do that. I would hit save here and pretty much you guys are good to go. The only other thing I'd recommend is go through, and negative keywords are going to be very, very important. So what I would recommend doing is loading up your AI of choice, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever you use, and say, hey, I'm running a flooring Google Ads campaign. We are targeting, flooring company in Houston. Please generate all the list out negative keywords that other people might search for that's not quality, not relevant to what I'm looking for. And go ahead and go to these negative keywords and then go ahead and update that list, right? And so a few of them off the top of my head is anything free, anything cheap. You don't want those customers. Anything with reviews, or jobs, or CVs, or resume. You don't want anything with a question in it. What, where, when, why, or how, and then do. Even just the word I. You don't want anything with like YouTube or video, even like Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, Ace. Anything regarding any sort of appliance or home builder stores you don't want, and just kind of go down the list and add anything for your guys' specific industry that you probably don't want. Any competitors in the area, really anything, add as many as you can and make sure you save that campaign. And then once you've got that, the next thing I would recommend is run it to a landing page. So we've got other videos on landing pages. Look in the top right corner here now. You'll see a video we made about how to set up a landing page. So go ahead and go through that video as well. Make sure that your conversion tracking is set up correctly as well. And if you've got all that, then your campaign is ready to go. So what I would do from here is enable the campaign. And really the first week to 2 weeks, you want to keep an eye on, is it spending your full budget, right? Because you might have the campaign too narrow. If the campaign's too narrow, first thing I would do is I'd increase the ad schedule right now. If it's still too narrow, what I might do is I might add more keywords, increase my bidding. My CPC was at $5. I probably need to increase it to $10 in flooring in Houston. And if that's still not enough, then I may consider opening up my audience from targeting to observation. Might consider that. But if everything's running, you guys got your audience on targeting, you've got a really tight ad schedule and keywords, conversion tracking set up, you have your offer in place, there's no reason why your campaign shouldn't be successful. You're not going to get a huge amount of volume in terms of leads because in most cases, your CPC is not going to go down, but you will be spending money in the right place and be set up in the right way to run Google Ads on a low budget. And personally, I think auditing these accounts, seeing how people spend their money, I think this is the only option for setting up Google Ads on a low budget account. I don't think there's any other option that you have, not running display or YouTube, because all that takes time to optimize. I think this is the best strategy if you're trying to get the most bang for your buck. So if you got any use out of this video, guys, make sure you comment down below, smash the like button, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and you guys will see more helpful Google Ads content here to come. Thank you for watching.